Guys, okay, so I thought I would do a video. I'll explain to you guys how I did my ombre hair. Of course I don't have it now because I've changed it to pink, but so I can't really show you exactly how I do it, but I will explain in the most detail that I can because I know that a lot of people wanted to know how I did it, and I know a lot of people would say to me, oh, how'd you do that? It looks like it must be so hard. And I want to say it's really not hard to do. I think a 3-year-old could do it. So I thought that I'd show you. So first, I recommend you have blonde hair. If not, you're going to have really blonde hair from about here down. Also, you need to have kind of long hair. If your hair is too short, it's going to look a bit silly, and I'd probably recommend one colour. So I started off with just using the pink, but then I decided to add the blue in to make it even more ombre. So it's really simple what I did. What I did was, I'll show you guys what colours I used. It's really messy because it's got dye all over it, guys. Paintbox Hawaiian Blue. I know you can get it in Australia. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. But just so you know, I know that coloured hair isn't something that people want to have permanently for a long time. It's like if you dye your hair black, you've got to do it knowing that you want to keep it for a long time. When you use Paintbox, make sure that you want to keep it for a long time, because this was a nightmare to get out of my hair. I needed to get it out to do my hair pink, and let's just say Paintbox really stains your hair if you go over it a lot, which some people might find good, but I didn't, considering I really wanted to get out. I had to end up bleaching the parts, whereas my pink Jean Colors is great. And when you think about it, this is $15 and this is $15. This has lasted me, because I was pink for a few months before I added the blue. This, I've still got half left, and I've been using this to do this pink. This lasts forever. You could do whole heads with it. It lasts so long. But the only thing is, Jean Colors only has a 4 to 5 selection color range. I know there's pink, purple, red, green, and maybe orange. So yeah, just so you know. But hopefully they will be coming out with more of a colour range with Jean Colors, because Jean Colors is by far the best due to the amount, and price wise, because Paintbox tubes, I've probably had to buy 3 or 4 of these since I've had my blue, you know. Anyway, so what I did was, it doesn't really matter which colour you do first. For starting, I'd recommend doing maybe bottom up. So what I did was I squirt some in the colour and I'd apply it to the ends of my hair. All you need to do is rub it. Oh, make sure your hair is damp. Not soaking wet, because the colour will drip everywhere. Trust me from past experience. But you can also dilute it, because this is quite a dark pink. That's what I dilute it to get it to this colour with conditioner. But I just used it normal. And just rub it in like so. These are not damaging to your hair, by the way. A lot of people say, oh, are the dyes damaging? They're just paint, pretty much. They're paint dyes. They have no real chemicals in it at all. So that's why you have to have really light hair, because otherwise it will not stain. And also this comes out really easily. So yes, just rub it into the ends how far you want. You can even comb it through, and there, that bit's done. Then you go in with your other colour, which I'm using blue. You of course don't need to use these exact colours, but I'm just explaining how I did it. And put some on your hands. Also, I'd recommend wearing like rubber gloves or something, because it does stain your hands like really bad. And if you have nail polish on, it stains your nail polish. And even worse, if you don't wear nail polish, it's probably going to stain your fingernails. So make sure you wear gloves, and always have a towel down by the sink, because it stains your sink too. So I guess it's a bit messy of a process, but it's really easy. So then take the blue and then rub it above that. Take it as far as you'd like, and make sure where the blue and the pink meet, you rub them together. It kind of makes a purple colour, so it looks really ombre, because you don't want it to look separated. So don't worry, just mixing them together, you know, it's pretty easy to do, and it doesn't affect the colour or anything. And that's it. Leave it about 10 to 15 minutes when you first start, then just wash it off in the shower, spill it. But what I tend to do is, do not wash your hair like this, because if you have blonde hair all over, it will stain bits of the top of your head. So please do not do that. I've done that before. So what I do is I washed up here with shampoo, then I will drag it through the colour. But sometimes I would just leave the colour and not shampoo it at all, because the colour will fade a lot. You'll find, of course, if you're using this colour, that it will fade more than the pink. Usually one fades more than the other, unless you're using the same brand, you know. So yeah, kind of wash your hair as less as possible, because then you won't have to go over it, I guess. But then for upkeeping the colour, all you need to do is, before you go in the shower, wet the ends of your hair under the tap, just dry them off a bit with a towel, and then do the same pretty much. Put some blue on, put some pink on, you know, and then just hop straight in the shower. It's just, you don't have to wait or anything. It's just to make sure that no more fades out. And when you've got the colour in, pretty much it soaks it in pretty fast. That's all I did, was I'd put some on, get straight in the shower, I'd kind of have my hair behind my back, you know, do your other bits first, then like wash your body or wash your face, then wash it off and do your shampooing and all, and it won't fade. I did that probably every time I washed my hair. I do it every second time I wash my hair, if that makes sense. So just say I washed my hair on a Sunday, I do it then, and then if I washed my hair on a Thursday, I would leave it that time, because it doesn't fade a lot, but you know, just for that upkeep, do it every second wash. Yeah, I hope that got that explained to you guys. I'm sorry that I couldn't show it. I was planning on doing a video where I would video me doing it for you guys, but unfortunately I don't have it anymore. I didn't have time to do it before. So I hope it helped. Again, these are the colours that I use. Yeah, it's pretty easy, straightforward. I hope some of you guys have fun recreating the look. And yeah, I hope this video helped. Make sure you thumbs it up if it did.